All the way live, you know, my phone. Not done it. Random, I wonder. One dog I can. You know what's going on in the bulldog talk street. Mm-hmm. Hatcher dogs, hatcher dogs, hatcher, hatcher dogs. Mm-hmm. What up, man? I'm drowning. Get it all the way together. Can y'all hear me up over the man? Anybody out there? What's going on? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hammerhead on the beat, bitch.
Catches Bolop. Catches Carmen.
Hammerhead on the beat, bitch.
Yeah, man. Trying to get it together, you know. Good looking dog. Hatches both. Old Bolio and Red Boy Jocko dog. Hatches Carmen. Okay. Okay. Hatches Carmen. A good solid game jip and produced bred by T. Hatcher, a private stock
Hammerhead
kennel.
on the beat, bitch.
Okay, so that was Hatcher was private stock. Okay. On Champion Titan, Psycho Bloodlines. Karma was a pressure. A pleasure to spend time with T. Thank you for the opportunity. RP. Oh, she died out here, y'all. 2018. Every bread, yeah, Brown Psycho, Deacon and Buddies Blitz. And Liz and Bread. Titan Kennels. I mean, a champion Titan. Titan. Pack Angels best of the patch. Deacon on the bottom. Okay.
Hammerhead on the beat, bitch.
I can't hardly. And that joint terrible, man. Yeah, it is terrible. Let me get off here. Man, I'm gonna try this shit one more time. This shit don't work, man. I'm getting my ass off here. I'm gonna try it on my phone. Yeah. Let's see some.
Hammerhead on the beat, bitch. head on the beat, bitch.
Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened, man. It Foster, can y'all hear me now? I don't know if it's still doing that. Okay, like I say, I was just experimenting tonight. Appreciate that, Dickie Foster. Um, you know, trying to iron out all the kinks and stuff like that. Trying to see how to set up the notifications because when I did my live, it was no notification for the rest of you guys to know that the board out court was coming on. When I do it pre-recorded, of course I can upload my video and everything and thumbnail and all that, and it'll be sitting there as a premiere, um, waiting. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for everybody to get notified about it's coming out. And it seemed like every time I do it, I talk to Nonstop about this. It seemed like every time I did the Bulldog Courts pre-recorded, it'd be the same, like maybe 4 or 5 people in there, like Hardy Finish, Dorian, Sauls. It's a couple of people that come right in, and I'm like, I wonder is YouTube acting up as far as, or am I shadow banned? I don't know. As far as it not notifying everybody because maybe the next day I might have 175 views or whatever. I know y'all probably don't care about that, but it's like you kind of want to know that your audience at least get a notification, and then they can decide whether they want to look at it now, later, or whatever, or not at all, or whatever. You kind of want to know that your audience, especially a core audience, the Dickie Fosters of the world, Real Torres, a lot of these people comment, it's 216, what's up, Prentice? And so when you see like people that or avid listeners and they don't get the notification, or you know you kind of you know you kind of feel like disheartening about that and trying to get in touch with YouTube about it is man, just try to find out. And if you are shadow banned, that's on any social media. They usually don't tell you that you shadow banned. They don't tell you that. You know what I mean? You just have to find out, like, dang, well, my engagement I used to have. And next thing if you look further, call around and find out, you'll find that used in shadow band. So, um, for all my folks in here though, that is there, anybody got any ideas for a dog to know? Anybody got any um ideas for us topics for Bulldog Court? I'm always open for suggestions. I'm always open for you to hit me up on sportingdogarchive@gmail.com to, submit if you like, hey, I want to. What's up, John? John D. Breeden. And, you know, you got any stuff like, dogs that you may have heard about, stuff like that, Dick so much, also so much entrenched into the community. You know, we might, we might have to do a Dickie Foster Dogs special. Just like that what J Boy Nonstop did when they was pretty much show all our own shit. You know what I'm saying? Show our own shit. Show our own dogs. You know what I'm saying? We look at us so many other people dogs, and we don't you know appreciate and look at our own stuff. You know, they had good stuff too. You know, and so um, these are just things I'm thinking about. And I do. I'm gonna get back to um Sean the Vernon Star, man. He reminded me just talking in the comment section on my page about um the Blankenship dogs. Now I had mentioned the Blankenship dogs maybe earlier, maybe 2 months ago. Um, and then when Mr. Latesfield passed away, Mr. Latesfield had dealings with Mr. Blankenship. You know, some people didn't know that. And again, like I said, I had no knowledge of Mr. Latesfield to know, but I knew of Mr. Blankenship. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, he been in Georgia all the time. But if I'm not mistaken, but if he's not in Georgia, then his dog sure did travel, and they were quiet as kept. They were not. Like I said, the Blankenship's Tom Two Dog is bred very similar to uh, the Como's Rags dog that produced Como's Raghead. It's pretty much a Bobby Hall Chinaman cross. But like I said, not many people, knew about those dogs. But that's not the Chinaman and stuff that came in the latter days of the Blankenship. He really was known for Carver's monkey dog type stuff, Stompanato, Arch Missy type dogs. He had what that dog. I want to know, man. Like I say, I'm on my phone today, and well, I got my laptop open, but it's been acting a real donkey. And you know, um, but I think I want to say Klondike, man, Blankenship, Klondike, and that dog, you know, heck of a dog. Robinson's Joanne, she was bred to Champion Deadlift in the late or mid '97. I'm trying to find the pedigree on her, or it might be spelled Joni. Okay, Yes, Robinson's Jody. Jody. Champion Gunner, yeah, that's it. I had a papers and I lost it. ADB won't get me a pet unless I have a pedigree. Dang, dig it. I hate that, man. I tried to call the ADBA to try to get some paperwork on a dog that was okay. We got an old dog. Her mama, her daddy dead. We never registered the mom and daddy. We got the papers on the mom and daddy. We never sent them in to get them changed over to ownership, but they did now. So I called in and they told me that if they dead, it's no need to register them up under my name, but to just have a picture taken of both the registration papers, and they would go ahead and do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was solid, on their part because I never registered them. We didn't care about that. We just didn't care about that. We got the paperwork. That's nice and all, but we kind of want to know, about you in a different way than just how you bred. And that's cool. But after that or before that, then we'll look back at the pedigree. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Blankenships and Brogan's champion gunner. See these dogs. See like Post Jeremiah back to his mama Art Missy, which created Indian Pistol, supposedly supposed to be the sire of uh the Midnight Dog, Grand Champion Midnight, but this dog is a brother to that Training Sexton's Jerry. And then they bred it to some Boomerang, Double Lawrence Gator, B&B Maurice POR. Then bred it to some Spike and Booker T, Champion Hudson's Booker T stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had to be talking to Jordan because she was Jocko Red Boy. I can't remember how she was bred. I'm on pads, you know what I'm saying? But my man, my laptop, man, it was acting up a little bit while the live show was going on, man. But I just maybe it's where I am in the world. I don't know, cause I'm always somewhere different. You know, I'm in Ohio today, along with the players, and I'm looking. Hold on, let me find this one dog. I'm gonna look at what you trying to show me about the Klondike. Okay, 2-time winner Klondike. That's a Booker T double bred Hudson. So this the dog I'm talking about. This the Klondike dog, what we knew about back in the day. 2-time winner Blankenships Klondike. I want to can I put it in the comment section. How did this thing? It won't even let me put a comment in here. Anyway, Hudson's Booker T, double bred, champion Hudson's Booker T. Booker T go back to Ironhead to the blood on the bottom. And he called was Monkey Dog, Arch Missy on top. You see what I'm saying? That's what he was known for. Now later on, he got that Chinaman and Bobby Hall strand, and you know what I'm saying? You know.
You know what they did? They tore some stuff up. But I'm just saying, let me try to find that pedigree to go to dead them and see, do I see what Dickie talking about? If it is a Robinson's uh Sassy girl, Sassy girl Dickie, or or sexy. All right, okay, Dickie. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna try to see because we spend all this time man looking at these dogs, man, and we had some good dogs too. Shameless plug. You know, some good dog men in the chat. You know, sissy. Okay, yeah, but like I say, we had good dog in the chat, man. But like I say, man, anything that y'all submit, you can email me at sportdogarchive@gmail.com. You I have a few coming up for episode 10 of Bulldog Court. There are still some. What's up, Sunrise J? All right. You know, still, looking for different things, different topics. And I like sometimes, like I say, when I listen to Japan, it's very intriguing to me because they will go across 20 different topics in the 2-3 hour show that they have, and sometimes they may revisit, sometimes not, and you always want to be mindful of giving people credit where credit is due, you know, and many times dogs and notes that have come up, the Goon Goon dog today was a dog note suggested by Nonstop. You see what I'm saying? So we've always been supportive of each other's channel, and I've been, you know, Jameer Henson. I appreciate that. What I call it, just what we need. Oh, get a hold, James. So we got to get a hold of the game, and in so many words, we do. You know, and it's not gonna be a one man or one crew or one click job. It's gonna be have to be everybody. And I'm kind of like backing off the tree hugger thing because the tree huggers are really the one that's gonna be on the front line. I got to. That's just the way I see it because they're not finna let their pet bulls go get banned. Okay, they refusing to let their pet bulls get banned, so we're gonna have to step back when the pet bull people come running with the picket sign. No hell you ain't talking about you finna ban pit bulls in their community and I pay taxes and been a lawyer and law abiding citizen in this community for however many years I've been here. You're not finna do that. Oh no. You're not finna get rid of Miss Lulu and the crew. And I got, what I'm saying, that they probably have 3, 4 of them in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know. Mhm. But I had just some random dogs a note today and that I was gonna look at. And I was gonna look at Goon Goon, but I was gonna look at a double bred son of Goon called Fat Boys King. Fat Boy King. That's what it say up there. Off of Goon. And I was gonna look at another dog that is very heavy, Hoffman blood in it, you know, uh, stuff like that, man. You know, looking at the Hatcher, T Hatcher, and I remember private stock kennels in the journal back in the early '90s. I mean, no, mid '90s or late '90s. I remember them, but I did not know T Hatcher was the person that was over it. But I knew about a Hatcher Red by Jocko dog, and that's been in the last couple of years from Pro and Game. Pro and Game had, I think, one of the Hatcher guys, or his sons on there, talking about those dogs, and there was some tight bread on that uh, Robinson blood, Red Boy Medlins, Grand Champion JR, Yellow Brother. What else it had? It had Angels Best of Apache, and that's pretty much the mixing with the Brown Psycho, which is off of the Devil Deacon dog. And if I'm not mistaken, he might be in. No. 'Cause that's uh what his name is. I can't think of his name now. But Cuba Red. Cuba Red was Union County Kennels. Now Union County Kennels also advertised in the journal back in the day. Um, and I remember them vividly because at the same time, I think maybe the page across from it, cause Cuba Red looked like Pit Stop Red. He had them big old nostrils. He looked like them looked like a staff or something, or a bullet. He was a big red, big blockhead, big wide nostrils. Looked like a doggone bullet, a red bullet. Stocky, big, thick legs, real good looking dog to me. And but across from that was Mass Combine's champion pistol being advertised for stud off of Deacon, is it Deacon on the red and Shady Hills Cricket, which is the pistol is a little mate brother to uh, Ratchet Reader's Bean, and Bean produced Champion Chimuko from the TXT Tier 1 Extreme team. So uh, just so like I say, whatever y'all wanna uh come on, come in on, talk about, here for it. We can get on here for some random chop it up. If my internet is acting bad, we can't go over page from time to time, but it'll be random times. Hopefully I can get everything set up enough to where everything flows smoothly and there's no dead airspace and airtime while I'm trying to get it all together. Like I say, nonstop do a miraculous job over there. And when I say miraculous, because when you get your behind it, the curtain, it gotta go, and then you gotta do this and do that and do this and do that. Then you realize, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? This this a wild adventure right here. Mr. Blackshear got 2 pages of pedigree long, J. Bison. But that man bred dogs for a long time. Hey, where y'all from out there, man? Where y'all from? I know where Dickie Foster from. Representing the VA. Hey, Dickie, how many times, how often you seen them super nat dogs out that way? How often you seen them super nat dogs? Oh, they was out there too. I know you seen Fat Bill dog back in the day. Randy Fox. Blankenship's A one time when Fox. Hey, this is one of the best dogs I ever owned and one of the best looking dogs. Double bred, Blankenship's Tom too. Florida Sunrise J with a name like Sunrise J. You, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. That fit. Florida, Sunrise J, Sunshine State, yeah. Like Pro just say, the gunshine. Yeah. If them told them jokers out. Chalkcutt City, Tennessee. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Tennessee. Yeah, man. Real Bulldogs over there, man. Tennessee, boy. Woo. For a minute, they did. Man, stampeding people at one time in history. They were stampeding. Going up there messing around and you want to, you gonna come back with your pockets empty, looking sad as on the way. Oh, I wish I had my sound effect. You come out looking sad as hell, dog. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. I'm talking about looking sad as hell. Balls country, that Florida, Tennessee, see North Georgia. You know, in Georgia, where I'm from, Southern Georgia, we kind of was a melting pot. North Georgia turned into Jeep where it was before Jeep. Around the same. Now, see, Snooty in North Carolina started kind of like claiming Snooty, cause Atlas Brewer got Snooty like after I think he died up there. But Kids of Wood had Snooty there just about the whole time. You know what I'm saying? People like Carl Mill used to breed to him, but they're right there by Stone Mountain, Georgia, right in the by Atlanta area. You know what I'm saying? You had Jane Crenshaw. You go northeast of Atlanta, up in the, right there by the Blue Ridge Mountains in LJ. And you had uh, Joe Rounder, had Jane Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you Jeep in your honey bunch. Roscoe Bled. Uh, uh, uh. He also had a son of Snooty called Crenshaw Screamer. You can look him up. Above that in Blue Ridge, Georgia, I used to go there 5 days a week and deliver bread up there. So I know all about this area. We used to call that Bulldog Alley. Because then when nothing but Bulldog dudes up that way. And Al White with Tab Dog. See, all that was right there. But Tennessee, when you see if you go up through the Blue Ridge Mountains, you're gonna go right into Tennessee. It ain't nowhere. You 50 minutes from Atlanta to Chattanooga, probably about 50 minutes, depending on where you live in Atlanta. So you ain't far from Tennessee, so it's easy for them to get them kind of dogs. Very easy. You close proximity. You see what I'm saying? So we talking about Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga, all parts in between. See what I'm saying? Rock bottom kennels, kamikaze, you know, and like I say, Crenshaw had Hunter Red. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff was in Georgia and went into Tennessee, and you get Long's Weirdo, Hay, Rock Bottom Killer, Recon Ranger, uh, uh, another house, not the house that J-Bo talk about that had Black Dog. That's Mississippi, Louisiana down that way. The house we talking about had House Sling Blade. I want to say he bred Willie that ended up being Wild Size Willie. Um, He bred up those dogs as well. What up? What up? What up, man, doctor? It was tough from Lake Park to Leonard. Man, I got man. I used to go. I ain't even gonna tell him. I ain't. I'm sure. Shit, I'm sure. I'm sure. Lake Park, man. What that is? Once you get down there, see, I growed up South Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? So Florida, what that was? Is that Lake Park? Was that Lake City up north? Craig and them used to live somewhere right up in there. He moved now though. He don't live there no more. And Jacksonville, Orlando, all around there. Man, come on. El Chicano, salute. 601 Mac, man. Holla at your boy. What's going on with you? I seen that good looking on Niggerino outlaw dog you got, man. Female look real good, brother. Look real good. Like she got a lot of intensity to her, got a lot of vigor, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, sunrise. That man, that shit stiff. I'm talking about, oh wait, you better bring a board. And you can't see this is what people you couldn't bring a good see for me, this just my personal opinion. You can agree or disagree. My own personal opinion. I first come into dogs loving the gameness aspect. Loving the gameness aspect. Okay. As I got into it and began to see different varieties of dogs going to different shows, going to different rollouts, going to different, you know what I'm saying, seeing some different stuff. I'm like, man, that ain't gonna be enough because I just seen what you call them got dismantled in about 10 minutes. And it would that was a bulldog. She hollered and screamed to the top of her lungs. But boy, all her shit was busted up and broke up. So she could not continue. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it to myself, but I'm through looking for a game dog. I don't want no game dog. Give me a badass dog. Give me a bad dog. That's what I'm looking for. And when I exposed that to my OG, he said, now let me I'm glad you came to that conclusion because that's exactly what we're looking for. But we're gonna let you come into your own on your own. But this is the thing that he schooled me to. That is few and far between. You understand, your man? What you asking for and trying to get is few and far between. But once you get it, a lot of people that got weights, they ain't gonna have no weights no more. Don't let them see it for the first time. A lot of people that say they got something for anybody and they'll take out comers, they ain't gonna have enough for you when you come knocking. So this the way I came up. You know what I'm saying? But by drawing my own conclusion and being supported by my OG, appreciate, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when you feel me? And so I learned that if in my quest to get a bad dog, I came across game dogs in the process. Because regardless of how you can badmouth a line or Eli line, Eli got game dogs too. If you can badmouth and say, man, them Eli stuff here, the quit on top, it's a bunch of curves. We can show you the opposite of that. Just like you can say, man, Bully on Red Boy, some of the gamest dogs in the world, and I can show you some that will jump the box, turn straight reindeer. You know what I'm saying? Once, as long as they're ahead, they look like the greatest world beauty you ever seen. Let them fall behind, though. Let them fall behind and see how they look. That tail go Damn near about to wrap around their balls because they don't want no more of this. They liked it when they was ahead. They ain't had no real, you know what I'm saying? They got balls, but they ain't really got, you know what I'm saying? Really got none. So we can both make them claims on every line. Turtle Buster, you know what I'm saying? Rebel Jocko, you know, G, whatever. Hey, Bullet Son, I don't care if you say he quit. You know, just like what J-Bo was saying on his beautiful soliloquy he gave on Bulldog Court, episode 9. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Shameless plug. Well, we all got dogs. Our whole everything built off of curves. So I didn't even ask the question why he was flowing so beautifully. I let it be what it is. But in my mind was, so if everything we got curves scattered throughout the pedigree, then why such harshness toward the curve? That's all I'm saying. Because how can the pot call the kettle black? Is what I'm trying to say. You know, how can I turn around and say, if you quit, I'm getting rid of you and everything out of you. And no doggone well, that pedigree that dog got 4, 5, 6 of them. You know what I'm saying? In 6 generations, they got guaranteed in everybody pedigree. In 6 generations, they got at least 6 curves per gen. It got a curve per generation. Y'all know I ain't lying. He got a curve per generation, at least one. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like I said, that's the unique thing, and I never take that away from my brother Jebo when he saying that the thing about it is about his pedigree is that he can say that he don't have no curve. If you see his name on it, they never quit. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't make that claim. He just saying he kept it true when he had it, but even he knows that in these first 4 generations of mine or 6 generations. 20, 27, whatever, 26, 7 years, excuse me, or 30 years of having these particular family of dogs, they are true to form and they are all game dogs. If you see them in the pedigree, they have never quit. But he knowing if you get past that, you keep going back further. He can't make that claim. Nobody can. We cannot make that claim. And so, for me, I never concern myself. I had to learn to not concern myself so much with that and concern myself with what I was actually feeding. What was I actually pouring feed to? And it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Even though those times are gone and nobody does that anymore. But if you was raised up in the old guard, it is extremely difficult to feed animals, take care of animals, and do all that and not know exactly what it is that you're feeding. You see what I'm saying? And I feel as though, regardless of, let's just move the combat aspect away. If you own a pit bull, I feel as though you should want to know what it is you feeding. Am I feeding a man biter? Is this dog good around my kids? You know what I'm saying? I tested my animals. Going on up there. Don't be scared. Pet them on the head. Pet her on the head. I got a shovel in my hand. You see what I'm saying? You get out, you do anything flaunt, I'm going across your dome with this here. For sure. To let you know full well that this ain't gonna happen out here. And if not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting no $50 or $60 to take you down there to put you down and have you, what they call it, inoculated. A little smaller 22 right behind you, just like P Sports said. You never know what it is. I'm gonna resolve that situation because I will not have those animals around my kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have these kind of dogs in the house with them, you know, the pet bull owners. You're right there in the bed. He looking at you like a T-bone steak. You up there, oh, let me tell me out. Kissing him all in the mouth. He ready to tear your whole face out. You don't even know. He come from a series of man biters. Ain't nobody stable in the mind in his pedigree. You don't even know what you feed. You don't even know what you brought home. You know what I'm saying? Are you thinking that if I talk real sweet to it, give it some treats? See how the old folks say he'll mind me. He'll do what I say. That can't be farthest from the truth. Farthest from the truth. So, yeah, man, doctor, gayness is essential. Gayness is essential. But I think from hearing you comment in different chats and things of that nature, I know you've been around enough to know that when you talking fast lane, like the twins always talk, that fast lane talk, and they knowing your gayness alone is not gonna be enough to get you past the best of the best, or even to be presentable to the best of the best. In some cases, I'm talking about to even be like, well, yeah, I lost, but I went an hour 45 with that champion though. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no one sided affair. I had a chance for the first 45. It was looking my way. My keep ran out, I faded. You see what I'm saying? Rather than, man, that shit was over 17 minutes. I never had a chance. From the word release, I did not have a chance. Not a snowball chance in hell of winning. But I got a game dog though. Stream with broken shoulders and chest plate and everything. Muzzle twisted to the side. Scream for more. You're gonna have to pick up. Stop it. You're gonna have to pick up. All of that screaming and hollering and want more, but with no, you see what I'm saying? And I heard Schoolboy said that was never enough. Gayness was never enough when you're talking about back in the days of stiff competition. Yes, that is a prerequisite. That is a requirement. You must be game. You're gonna have to at least complete the last scratch. And if you're doing what going hard talk about scratch to win, you must scratch to win. You must come across. You at least got to give me one. You see what I'm saying? So that is a requirement. Yes, that is a ticket to entry. It's gameness, but it is not the only thing that we look at when we start talking about these dogs as far as historically in the fast lane. People in the fast lane wanted a complete dog. Right, man, doc. You see what I'm saying? You got to. You got to, man, doc. You had to have had ability. You had to have had some in a tight squeeze, a bit of intelligence. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing worse than a deep game dumb dog to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep coming across, but I'm not gonna try to change up nothing. I'm getting told limb from limb, and I'm gonna keep doing the same thing I've been doing. And obviously that is not working for me. You know what I'm saying? And so, you had these types, people have had these types of animals. And against the really great ones, you see what I'm saying? It was not. Look at how Fat Bill talk, man. Do you hear that conversation? Fat Bill would not. Let me tell you this. For those people who don't know, Fat Bill standard. Now he gonna downplay. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I just had some good dogs, man, really good dogs. But no, I got dogs badass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some win like that. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that, man, doc. I seen that. Yeah, it had much mouth, deep game, intensity, whole bunch of tenacity. You think you getting killed, but he ain't doing that to you. He ain't got enough mouth to kill you. But he's so all over you, till you just like, well, damn, I can't do nothing with you. I quit. Shit, I quit. I feel like he killing me. But he ain't doing that. He ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? Milestone, salute. And so I seen that, but I'm saying this right here. Fat Bill Standard. He won't even let Bakari get away with putting Bakari's um what's the bully dog Bakari had? Rick Rude. He won't when Bakari talk about Tyrone. Then he start talking about Rick Rude. Let if Fat Bill be anywhere in the vicinity, he gonna say, now Bakari, was Rick Rude a Tyrone? No, he wasn't. Cause Bach gonna tell you the truth. No, he wasn't. But I like him. He was a badass dog, superior ass head dog. This, and this. He gonna get a whole rundown. You know, next time Bakari, you might have to get him somebody tell him the story when he threw a dog in the closet with Rick Rude. And what happened? He threw two dogs in the closet. and let him tell you what happened with that. But anyway, so even Fat Bill and they boys, he won't let him get away. There was another level of an animal. I have never heard nobody say nothing bad about Tyrone, even if they don't run pallet and blood or stomping out of stuff. Rick Rude was a main battle. He might have been, but he was badass. But this is the thing I'm saying though, John Kramer. I'm saying when Bakari and Fat Bill is talking and they go toward Tyrone, and then they bring Bakari brings Rick Rude into the conversation. Even Bakari know. He'll tell you. I'm not saying nothing that he don't know. Even when Fat Bill not around, he'll say, I know that. Fat Bill gonna say they not the same caliber. You see what I'm saying? They're not the same caliber, like a gun. Yeah, one of y'all is like a, you know what I'm saying? A 38 snug revolver, and one of y'all is a fucking 12 gauge. You see what I'm saying? Slug. We ain't talking the same. Both of them will get you out of there and send you on the glory. But one of them gonna send you out in a much more ugly, devastating. Yeah, you might be closed casket off this 12 gauge. And that 38 revolver, yeah, close contact word, like a butcher knife. Yeah. I used to be surgical with mine. Anyway. But I'm saying it'll get you out of there, but it gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You got to be precise to get you out of there. So that's all Fat Bill was saying about Bakari about that, is that we're talking about a whole nother caliber dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, Gaston dogs, you know what I'm saying? I have seen, have had Gaston dogs that if they work on you long enough, they're finna send your ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna send right on up out of here. But would I consider that a caliber of like some of the Maverick stuff I seen? No, no. You know, Champion Angus, it's a turtle buster dog that was in Southern Alabama named Champion Angus. And when he stretched past the dog almost and turned to the side and grabbed the side of the dog and bit a whole freaking chunk out of the dog. Like devastated mouth out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do a dog a note on Angus. Because he's a black and white dog. He's a black with a white face. But over by where they live, where them cats was from. Over by Lake Blackshear somewhere like in Alabama. Anyway, many years ago, anybody, at least 25 years, 99, 2000 maybe. And so uh them talking about like that caliber for animal. That caliber animal. But like I say, so on Sunrise J, you in Florida, you already know what it is. The Bulls, the Boomerang, the Midnight Cowboy, you know what I'm saying? Tennessee, you know. Now you want to talk about a game state, yeah. Tennessee, yeah. You want all about it. You had so many good dog men up there, Like I say, rest in peace to the late Mike Wilder, aka Kamikaze, also known as Rock by the Kennels. You know, he also had Hunter Red at one time. You know, and the dog that you hear J Bo talk about, um, Mr. President, Champion Mr. President, stuff, all that kind of stuff up there with. Uh, you know, and like I say, now that what you call him, there a lot of people talk about he had the epitome of an Eli high caliber dog, the Gacho dog. You know, the Gacho dog was the Chinaman, Maverick cross dog, the Maverick coming through, the White Oaks blood, black biter type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in agreement with a lot of people's opinion about the White Oak biter. It was not looked at back then as like a legit Eli or Maverick dog. It almost was looking at it almost looked like it almost looked like back then that people looked at that stuff like it was a knockoff. You know what I'm saying? You know how you had the fake Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? He had the Gucci shades, but they kind of curved and they look like Fucci. You know what I'm saying? It kind of was Gucci, kind of almost it was Fucci. It was like that. We looked at that like a knockoff. You know, somebody perpetrating as a Boudreaux. You know, almost. You know, we knew it wasn't Boudreaux, but you get what I'm saying. It wasn't. If you want to get that, we're gonna go to the real dude and get that, or Jerry Clemens and get that. And so, you know, yeah, 601, yeah, on flat, yeah, push it right up out of there, push it right up out of there. You know, but like I say, you can see where, uh, like a lot of, even the Red Boy Jocko stuff early on, even the Mayday stuff early on, had finished. They had finished soon. I don't know what they look like now, but they had finished. They would do you back in the day. They would put you down, and so a lot of people kind of get that twisted, thinking that those dogs are winning by outclassing other animals with their gameness. No, that wasn't gonna be good enough, big fella. You trying to outclass me with your tenacity and your gameness against a dog that got gameness, tenacity, mouth ability, can wrestle like hell. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple of more checks on his boxes, than you. Then, I'm so sorry to tell you, that ain't gonna be good enough to get by in those type of lanes that those guys are playing in. You had to have just about, if not all the way a complete animal, damn near a complete animal. Just having having a dog that wouldn't stop. And a lot of people, and let's keep it a buck too on that. A lot of I'm putting myself in it. Cause I've been there before, but after a while I start giving a crap. Okay? A lot of us, we hoover on that game this part, and we don't really care about nothing else because we don't want to get embarrassed when that joker stand in line. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Everybody around the square, you get told up, your pride in the way you should have been picked up, and now that joker done stopped. Shout out Mary Brown, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's happening with you, brother? Good to see you. I ran Grand Champion Hank. Shit, Eli Crawford. Well, you sound like you was in the business then. I heard you call out a couple of different recipes, Mad Doctor. Mad doctor was really the mad doctor then. But I'm just saying, some people, they are embarrassed. They done made up in their mind. Just don't quit on me, baby. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. I don't care how it go down. I don't care you get your face ate off. Just don't quit. That's all. I don't care about nothing else. And I think that's going into a situation with a gun-head cop. You're going into the situation with the gun-head cop. You know that you ain't had all the bullets to that gun when you tried to go in there to do what you was doing. How you gonna rob and you got 2 bullets? You don't know what's on the other side. You don't know what you finna kick the door in and see. You know, I'm talking a little criminalistic, but I'm just saying, you go to war. I can't go. I got to go out there with all my equipment. I got bright at my hard hat. I might be decking it wrong and look around and somebody shot my head off. I got to come out here with all my equipment, man. I can't come out here with just as long as I got my shield and everything and my hard hat and a bulletproof vest. I should be good. I don't really need no gun to shoot bite with because they shoot me. I ain't gonna kill me. It gonna hurt a little bit, but it ain't gonna kill me. That's the wrong mentality to go in on any level of combat whatsoever. I just want to survive. That's like folk victim. That's a victim. You know how folk when the police get them, man, look, man, all I want to do, bro, was just survive the encounter. When the police slam me to the ground on the car, kick me in the head, call me the N-word, slap me in the face, all my fight left out my ass. I just want to survive. That's what you asking your animal to do, whether you know it or not. You ain't asking him to do no striking back because you ain't put breeding in a way that gonna put the strike in it. You bred him just to survive the encounter. And to me, that sounds like a recipe for losing. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you ain't gonna quit, but you finna lose a lot. You know. Right. Somebody go stand in line. But I just had already made up my mind. And like I said, from coming up with OG, he told us this right here. I done heard who that woman was. Shannon Shaw said, dang, I heard. I knew he from Georgia. Cause he'd heard he said that. I said, that gotta be somebody from Georgia. He said, and this is what my OG told her. He said, when you lose, you don't talk that much. And when you win, you say even less. And he told us that every time, no matter we win or lose, go over there to the other corner, shake their hand, tell them you appreciate them, giving you the opportunity to check the gainess of your animal, and maybe we could do it again sometime. And leave it just like that. And you say that no matter we win in 7 minutes, or we win in an hour and 30, or we lose in 7 minutes, or we lose in 2 hours and 40 minutes. You say the same thing. This is the way I came up. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, at the end of the day, this is all we here really to do. You see what I'm saying? Historically. Y'all help me out, making sure we're putting this in historical content. We talking like it's yesterday, but this is our historical content in a historical sense of the mindset of those that was out there at that time period, and many others in that time period, and beyond that time period, that they were interested in the very essence of the breed that we all love so much. It was not to for just like Taekwondo, just like UFC, just like boxing. In that, and you can say, well, these are animals. They don't have a choice. You're training them. Woo, woo, woo. No, every pit bull It's not a game dog. Every game dog is a pit bull, but not every game dog. Every pit bull is a game dog. I'll say it again. Every game dog is a pit bull, but not every pit bull is a game dog. So I'm saying, AQ Henry was having hunt down. Was having, and so with that, in some instances, even in boxing, some people die in the ring. Now you can say, well, they made the choice. They chose to get in there. They know. I don't think anybody chooses to get in there, and I came here to die today. You see what I'm saying? But things do happen. Things do happen. But it's the same principle in those things. Those combats situations are just merely to test our skills against one another. It was never meant for me to kill you or you to kill me. And if it get out of hand, I'm supposed to throw the towel in. That's why they let the handlers, just like in the box, they let the handlers do all of that and make that decision. You see what I'm saying? Even when if the fighter get upset, when the ding 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 ding, they ring the bell, and so with they threw the towel, it got out of hand. He could get hurt, seriously injured. He could die. He get too many licks to the head. He looked like Elephant Man. Now, he's supposed to be a game dog in that sense of people only want to go back for more. Him doing that, folks, man, he crazy. He can't even see. How you trying to still fight and your eyes closed shut, swole shut? How you still gain this? Gain this. People that don't know nothing about this. Gain this. The relentlessness to go back, even when the odds against you. You see what I'm saying? This is what the tenacity part of the American Pit Bull Terrier is what the original forefathers in the 1920s and all that took from the American Pit Bull Terrier. This is what they took from. You see what I'm saying? They wanted to show the world that they had this type of tenacity. This type of game is that no matter what you put us against, we're going to come out on top. If we go to war in France, we're coming out on top. We're going to war in Russia, we're coming out on top. We're going to China, yeah, y'all outnumber us, but we still believe, regardless, we're going to come out on top. That's the only thing that these dogs supposed to represent. That ideal. You see what I'm saying? AQ Henry, what's up? Dorian, what's happening? And so, you know, we have to be mindful of all these things. You see what I'm saying? We have to be mindful of all these things when you're looking at the historical sense of the breed. I don't know about now. It's just a task now just to hang on to our animals now, just to even have them just to enjoy as pets. You know what I'm saying? And look at them like, man, you built just like your granddad. Boy, he was bad. You see what I'm saying? Not that you're doing anything with this animal, but you know, like they trying to call the people on if you got 5 or more or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna stop nothing. But I'm just saying that it's a tougher task at hand. But like said to myself, like I said earlier, I tend to start leaving the tree huggers alone because just as I look at it, we're gonna need the tree huggers. Cause they're gonna boldly go down there with the picket signs and they're gonna custom court people out. When you try to take their little fluffies away, boy, they coming down now with bells on to tell somebody out. How dare you try to take away and ban our American Pit Bull pet terriers, our American pet bulls. How dare you? Salute, Sir Kennels. So We like y'all gonna be allies whether we like them or not. Whether they like us or not, they gonna need us too. They gonna need us too. They gonna need the numbers. We might have different ideas and way of looking at things. We may feel like they feel like we shouldn't have them. That own up to and celebrate the American people will tell you for what he was historically and what the essence of the reason why they even bred this dog is in his name. That's like I said, in many cases that is asinine to me because how can I ask a Labrador retriever to not retrieve? It's his job is in his name. That doggy. He's a Labrador retriever. So if you make him a pet retriever, don't get mad when he bring you the lamp cord with the lamp dragon and broke. Don't get mad when he go and get the slippers when you ain't ask for the slippers. Don't get mad if you let him outside and he go kill a rat or something and bring it back to you and lay it at your feet. Because it's in him to do what he was bred to do. Even if you don't train him. Do you understand? Even to those out there that don't understand it. Even if you don't train him, it's so tied up into his DNA, he gonna do it anyway. Some inside of himself saying, I really feel like to make my master happy, I need to go and get something and bring it back and drop it in front of them. They gonna love me then for sure. Not even more. You see what I'm saying? A German Shepherd ain't gonna guard nothing. And Shepherd in his name to look out. And he one of the bad guard dogs to have. And you ask him, I don't want you to be. I know that's in your name, and people bred you for this purpose, and you've been used for this purpose for the last 1,000 years. But now I'm asking you to just simply be a pet shepherd. That's some of the most ridiculous stuff I ever heard in life. You asking a pit bull who bred to be in a pit to be a pet bull, knowing that he got 40 generations of some of the most greatest tenacious killing machines known in that era, in those sports. See what I'm saying? And you asking him to be something else other than what he already been bred to be. His ancestors was, and their ancestors was, and the ancestors before them. I just think that is just completely asinine. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so, like I say, in that sense, every one of them not. You see? Every one of them is not. They are not that. The majority of them are not that. They are not that. The majority of them, you are asking to go against nature, they will go with nature. They will quit. They will leave. They will choose to fight another day. They will not be there. And that's why you get the turn when people say, you don't be surprised when they quit. You should be surprised when they keep going. Being quit is just, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just like the lions in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They can make them a kid and work hard for their kill. They're not gonna get themselves hurt up, bitch, with all them about 18 hyenas start surrounding them. They're gonna eat what they can. They're gonna run them, take turns running them back, get them to get back so everybody gets something to eat, and they're gonna flee the scene. They're gonna flee the scene and let them hyenas have it. Because it's much more logical for us to go ahead and run away than to stay here and just swap it out with these and get hurt. And then we can't hunt for the next 2 weeks and die of hunger. So we're gonna let them have it. But we're gonna get some of her, then we're gonna let them have it. That's just part of nature. But for to have them to where they continue on and they're not giving nothing up, and they're gonna be here till it ain't nothing left. Or if you take me or I take you, That's a different kind of animal. It's a different kind of animal. Ball JD Hall was a lay down dog, but going to kill or quit or pick up. He knew better than me. I feel you, man, dog. Feel you, man, dog. What y'all lines y'all like, man? I already know what 601 like. But what lines y'all like, man? Dorian Saw, what lines you like? What families of animals do you like? Just trying to get to know my audience so I can know what dogs you know on Sportsman Corner to talk about. And maybe y'all, some of y'all don't want to tell me because y'all think, you know, it might end up on bulldog court. But I'm just saying though. I'm just saying I ain't gonna do you like that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do you like that. But boy, they got that dog on raggedy behind dogs in there. Them paperwork might be on my desk. I ain't gonna miss somebody in the chat got that curve. Let me stop. Just playing with y'all. G Red Boy Roster John Kramer. Man. I ran that. Oh man. I ran G Eli for a long time. Anti-Red Boy. Then I got Holt some doggone good Cottingham with a touch of Red Boy Jocko in there. Yeah, yeah. G Red Boy Roster. Eli Ball, Mark Brown. Okay. World beater. You get it right. Uh, the Don Willie. Red Boy Jocko Buck. Hey. Old Scratch TV, he said that's the golden vein. Scratch TV said that's the golden vein. No doubt sound right for late purpose. Let me stop messing with it up. Scratch do a good job over there. Oh, Big Scratch. Big Scratch TV. Subscribe to that, brother. If you ain't already subscribed to Dog Man TV, Bulldog with Bo, you need to get on. You need to get up off yourself. Get over there and subscribe to them good brothers. You understand me? Going hard, reloaded, and I'm talking about they gonna talk them dogs in more peace and hair grease. You see what I'm saying? Hair slick to the fried down and slick to the side. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they gonna talk them dogs though. You know that Fat Bill gonna lay in that lazy boy, and he gonna talk about these dogs. If you ain't subscribed to Fat TV, Fat Bill, come on all the time. You can subscribe, you can become a member. You know what I'm saying? I salute all the dog talk shows. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones I don't want to see, like Pelican Bay, I don't want to look at it. It's nothing that I peek my head in every now and again. It's nothing against nothing that he got going on whatsoever. But it's so many different channels, and I have to do stuff with my own channel that I just don't get the time to look at. That's all. Every now and then I go in there, you know what I'm saying? Buck City, I don't want to see his. You know, most time I'm at work when he doing the baking, the wake and bake and everything. So I don't get a chance to see him. So, but yeah, man, Eli Balls, okay. He rep boy around school. G rep boy, Jocko, Eli, G rep boy, Jocko. I ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hardcore ran that for years. Now, I had to bring that up in court. Had to bring that up in Bulldog court because, see, hardcore. That was excuse me, that was a four-way cross. But they saying because it had so much little rascal, so it didn't have enough rascal to be considered like it didn't make a difference in that. And my thing is, if that's true, then you know, them six curves shouldn't make a difference whether I got them in my blood or not. You shouldn't downgrade my blood if I got six curves in there. You see what I'm saying? That ain't made a difference. It made no difference. See what I'm saying? If I got rascal in my blood and it make no difference. That's the way I look at it. That awesome tank blood is pretty good. Awesome tank. I put Cottingham original bounty hunter blood. What you got? Somebody man, that original bounty hunter. You got some street sweeper. You probably do. Doucette blood, pure Cottingham. Okay, I'm gonna do some on Doucette too, man. I'm gonna do some on Doucette. You that Chester molester and all that. Chester molester. Original bounty hunter. I put pure Cottingham 2 on the yard. Let me get y'all highlighted up here so I can see. Marcus Brown. Like I say, that's a known four-way, man. That's see now twin, they're good people. And twin, but I can't argue against them. They seen them more. I have not. I can't say I seen hardcore like that. I can't say I seen hardcore dogs as much. I seen Mayday more, but he was saying he put them to tier under Stone City and Southern Kennels and all them up there, Supernat, and he put hardcore the tier behind them. And it probably because when he seen them go head to head, they didn't come out. I don't know what the case may be, but I just thought that four-way is just as sufficient to me as the four-way of Red Boy Jocko, Bolio Tombstone. I put the Cottingham Jeep Red Boy Roscoe. And man, see that we see, I almost got hyped just then. I almost got hyped. I got a little bit excited because that's exactly what happened to us, John Kramer. We were running G Roscoe, right? Or G Eli, whatever, we ran a little Maverick too. We had some of that stuff, that Elvira and Judah stuff that J-Bo talk about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Elvira, Judah, Freeloads, Judah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Trey's, Kennels and stuff like that. We had some of that mixed with some Two Eyes and some Hargroves, Grand Champion Rufus. We had a nice cookbook over there, Doctor. We were cooking a wild way too. Ooh-wee. And so, but they were kind of slow. And it's cool. We was patient, we waited on them and stuff. We were trying to rush them stuff, but somebody gifted us a Cottingham dog. Now our OG didn't want nothing to do with that dog. He don't want Red Boy around. He don't trust it. He said it'll dish it out, but he can't take it. And he don't trust it. He don't want that infused into his life. So me and my boy, my young partner, we was around the same age. We were like, look, we checked them out. Boy, they jumping gang, screaming demon like, you know what I'm saying? So we like, man, what do we stick this with that right there? And maybe to make them come on, because see, we young. So we wanted to come on with it. He an OG. He's saying, no, you'll never be able to whoop the ones that you sit and wait until mature and get grown. But you can't tell no young knuckleheads that. So we put it with that. Boy. We know Fat Bill don't like Red Boy Dog now. Let tell y'all something that you didn't know. It's just in case you probably did know. Fat Bill don't like no Red Boy Dog. No, sir. You won't see that on here like that. You won't see that. But what I'm saying is, his blood sure do. His blood sure do. He don't like him. Boy, when we man, it made a whole nother animal. I'm with you, John Kramer. I said all that to say I am in agreement with John Kramer. It speeded them up, it intensified them, and all uh the ability that those animals possess from the Eli side and the smartness and the finessing. Because I always like the G dog to me is like a more, in a sense like a bolio dog. He ain't as intense as a bolio dog to me, but he's smart. He picks savvy. He's slick, and sometimes he remind me of the rep on the Yellowstone. Cause he do just enough to stay in front of you. He pace himself, and he do just enough to wear your ass out. Excuse me. He do just enough. He's an athlete. So you ain't gonna really hardly pin him in no bad predicament. Because he's an athlete. The awesome tank. I ain't never have to look that up, the Don Willie. So yeah, so anyway, the Eli, the devastating mouth and everything, powerful dogs, and with that, acting a fool like that Cottingham. Cause they act a donkey. Ooh, hey. Oh, he has a phone. That's cool. Oh, y'all almost make me miss this. I ain't gonna cry. What my dog going Al Green in for the good time? Anyway, so still trying to figure out my lane. Got Eli Red Boy, Niggerino, and some Tom G shit. Hey, that might be your lane right there, Dory. That don't sound half bad. If you're Eli, I mean, shoot. Hey, that might be the jewel. That might be the jewel. Eli with some Red Boy. I'm talking about in the 90s. Okay, in the 90s, Georgia kind of was known for the Red Boy Eli Cross. And I didn't realize that till I taught some guys from Alabama. And they were looking at us like, y'all don't run the Red. I said, man, we don't. At that time, like I said, at that time, before I just told y'all about Cunningham. We didn't run no Red Boy. No Red Boy on the yard. No what? Our OG didn't play that. So we were like, no, what you talking about? He said, man, that's y'all for Georgia? Like, yeah. I said, man, that's a known crossover there. We run into that stuff all the time. I said, you want to run into it with us? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't use that. Now, with some Jeep and Eli, yeah, you come see us. And he was like, he thought it was strange. We looking like, hell, we think what you saying is strange. We don't know nobody who ran that. But come to find out, man, all up in the north part of Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Central, all in them areas, southeastern side, when you start getting closer to Jacksonville, like, they was all running that stuff. They was all running that stuff in certain combinations, like a Midnight Cowboy, Unisys, Cracker Jack, because we'll get the stuff from Florida. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the Grand Champion Candy Man, the Candy, all the Midnight Cowboy stuff from out of Florida. It made its way. The Boomerang Cross, the Deloach Blood, stuff like that. Certain people would go down and grab some stuff from the Divines. You know what I'm saying? Divine Black Dog and all that stuff like that. They go back to Divine's Patty, Midnight Cowboy, and the Boomerang the Patty. You know what I'm saying? Which is heavily related to Grand Champion art. They go back to the Eli Jr. Java type stuff. Same thing that made Crenshaw champion hurt. And so Michael Brown say Red Boy Cross. Mad Doctor said that Hank Eli Kingfish Zebo. Okay now. See, somebody said something about one time. They said Kingfish. What was the sauce? Red Boy's the sauce. And I said, man, Bolio what's the sauce for that? And they said, nah, we feeling like Tudor or bologna. What's the sauce? And somebody said, nah, man, Kingfish with a cross. And I was like, where they live? Where y'all live? Cause in the southern parts, I'd never heard no Kingfish. You know, the first time I ever heard of Kingfish was about 1990. even heard that name of a dog. 1997, 96. I bought an Ed Farron Wild Side Kennels video, dog video. He sent me a big old envelope with videotape in there and all kind of pedigree papers, handwritten, and like he put them in a copy machine or something. And it was like, I said, damn, he got all these breeds. It's like 20 different pedigrees of breeds he had, like 20. And then the VCR tape, you know what I'm saying? I'm dating myself. Yeah, I'm like that. I got gray hairs. The VCR tape. And so he was talking about Tiger Leo. Now, for people who don't know, Ed Farron is originally from Ohio. He is not originally from North Carolina. But that's where he was living at the time. I didn't know that. And never even thought, because I didn't know nothing about the Kingfish dog. And he was like, yeah, I got Tiger Lil bred to the band, my wild side bandit. And the Tiger Lil is an Eli Corvino Kingfish cross dog. Now I was like, what? What kind of dog? Eli Corvino Kingfish cross dog. And she was white with brindle patches on. And he bred her to the bandit dog, formerly Mountain Man bandit, but then turned into Wild Side bandit off of Hargrove Grand Chamber Outlaw, and got the hair. I believe he got Hellraiser. Did Nino come out of that? Let me look it up. Anyway, he got that stuff. I had never heard of the Kingfish stuff, dog. Be honest with you, man. Mad dog. I said all that to say that. Dayton culture. Salute, man. Cottingham, G Ribbo Rascal shit made some hard keepers, man. Not harder than, man. Damn. The one we had when that bad. But boy, you get you some bolio or some gas and stuff, man. Oh my goodness, man. You get you some heavy red, boy. Cottingham like by itself. Man, I mean, any good red boy, it ain't got to be Cottingham. It could be, and that's the will balk at the sky, the moon, make all kind of noise, you know, all kind of stuff, man. That Hellraiser, Wild Side Hellraiser, off of Bandit, and Wild Side Tiger Leo. And that show where Ed Fan said on that tape. Ratchet my Tiger Leo, he's an Eli Corvino Kingfish cross dog. What? Kingfish? Hell is a Kingfish. Then he had Grand Champion Street Sweep on his yard too, on that video too. He said, yeah, this dog is Eli Honey Bunch with a little bit of Hank blood. Huh. This is Triple J. Triple J's Grand Champion Street Sweeper. He won 5 in the present form. You know, you gonna put that sauce on that shit. He won 5 in the present form. The Jeep Honey Bunch with a little bit of Hank blood. I used to have that tape memorized. That's why I could do that. That's why I could say it like that. Carver Red Boy. Hey, Michael Brown. Another solid one. She got to wait on them though. Back in the days, they could. I'm with Jay on them when they said that, you know, that stuff looked like grown dogs when they were puppies, and you had to have some real patience, or you better mess yourself up. Send yourself to be, like I said earlier, embarrassed. Carver, Balls, Tail, Sunrise J, Eli Carver, Jane Hinton. Somebody say the Tudor, know what they said? Diabo Kobe is the old rugged cross. They used to call it the old rugged cross. For me, Eli Carver is the old rugged cross. It's so faithful. Oh man, they're better than any girlfriend. Oh my goodness. She was so faithful to us. She was so faithful to us. Yeah, yeah, Eli Carver. Oh man, you can't 10. You see what I'm saying? Ricky Jones, you know what I'm saying? He was what he was when he was hell when he was well till he started to tell. You see what I'm saying? He was hell when he was well until he started to tell. But Ricky Jones believed that you're gonna get more of a match dog out of Eli Carver dog than any other cross in the world. And that's what he believed. And other people gonna dispute that. If we can bring that, as a matter of fact, let me write that down. We're gonna bring that before the Bulldog community and Bulldog court and dispute this claim and decide which way the tide may roll amongst us as far as the concern of Ricky Jones. He was here when he well until he started to tell. Also, too, his philosophy on the G, on the Eli Carver dog. You know what? That's good. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Uh, write that down. Jameer Hinton, Sunrise J said Carver, Boys Tab. Now, see, and get what? In true fitting fashion, look who said it. Florida guy. Florida guy. This right here, he already ahead of the curve in the world, in my opinion. Like I said, I could be proven totally wrong. Totally wrong. But those crapper crosses, that tab or that Jeep Red Boy Rascal balls or Jeep Red Boy balls is becoming its own thing. Quote me. Go ahead and quote. It's becoming its own thing. Too many people have used this historically with success, and I think that we have done a disservice to that cross by overlooking it because of the success of Boyle's banjo or Boyle's carver, Boyle's boomerang. Well, that's still carver. You see what I'm saying? The way that Florida did the Boyles, Boyle's Eli. You see what I'm saying? And to their credit, it's extremely successful. Extremely successful. But there was another underneath that, on the undertow of that current, which was the Jeep Red Boy Rascal Bulls or Jeep Red Boy Bulls cross. Uh, we know that Mr. Gibson, Havasi, who else? When we look at Mountain Man Zulu, uh, uh, things of that nature, when we are Big J, nonstop, we just talking about that, guys. Big J, which was a Boy Jeep Rascal cross, a Boy's Jeep Rascal cross dog. So people had been messing with it, and that was in maybe the late 80s, maybe. It was up in North Carolina, then they moved down to South Georgia. Get Mr. Gibson, he had the Boys Red Oak, and you saw that cross, and you saw the Havasi Champion tank, and you saw those which was a Boys cross dog. That was their actual line. Their line was a Boyle's Jeep Rascal cross dog, and they used it in a variety of different ways with tremendous success. But it was just a small family to where, you know what I'm saying? And then they didn't have a rep, so a lot of times what they said was they stayed right down the road, like on the top part of the mountain, from the mountain man. So they would put their dogs on his yard to be sold. But they really weren't his dogs. You know, he known for more Mountain Man Homer, Rascal, Jibo type stuff. And the Posse Buster, you know what I'm saying? He also had the bandit dog I just talking about off of So Boys Miley and Harry Humboldt Grand Champion Outlaw. He had that stuff as well. John Kramer, what you say about the six curves? Six curves. Tab, Paladin, tough. Anytime I feel like you go Jeep Rep or any kind of car for Eli, you probably bound to come up with something. Jeep Red Boy Banjo, Jeep Red Boy Boomerang, Jeep Red Boy Paladin, G Rip Boy Eli, G Rip Boy Chinaman, G Rip Boy Rascal, G Rip Boy 6 Bits, G Rip Boy, you know what I'm saying? Maverick, uh, Champion Bang Bang. With Sunrise just a Paladin, Grand Champion Blackjack, Grand Champion Macho Book, Grand Champion Book. That's a cross right there you talking about, John Kramer? You talking about Bang Bang Junior Mad Doctor? Off of Deuce said Champion Bam Bam. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you. I see you. That's why you hollering at Hank. You know, the New York dog, Monster Company. They weren't really Mr. Bunny dog. I mean, I don't know the truth on that. Noonan say that was his dog all the time. You know anything about that man doctor? Noonan say that was his dog. Noonan said that always been his dog. They let the dog heal up at Bunce, excuse me, Frank Bunce house, and he took the dog. What interview? Who had that interview? Hellcat. Shout out to Hellcat too, man. Great content, great collection. Y'all check him out. Banjo Balls. Mm-hmm. Got that Zone 6. Son Kramer say, okay, went down. Banjo Balls. I like the sound of that. I like that Zone 6. GAK Zone 6. You know what I'm saying? That boy, that Emmett, that champion Emmett with the Atlanta blood, the boys through Atlanta, through Georgia, and then through Atlanta. John Kramer say SDA, make some hard keepers, but damn they love to work. Okay, okay. You know, and like I say, some people do it like that. They just stack winners on top of winners, and it's like twist my fingers. Winners, that's right. I try winners on top of winners, and just twist my fingers. Wish me luck. You know what I mean? Champion Deuce says Bam Bam Jr. Off of Champion Deuce says Champion Deuce says let's say Bang Bang Jr. But his dad is Champion Deuce says Bam Bam off of Bronson Companies, Champion New York, 5-time winner, 1-time loser, dead game, off of Guy Rose Pete, which is off of Grand Champion Hank, Greg to Books, 50-50. Roscoe Jr., Uptown Boots. Boy, that dude said Bam Bam, he Hank to death. Hit bottom side, 1, 2, heavy Hank. God dog, what the bottom there? Dude said Stormy. Breeder, Robert Whitley. Birthday, March the 5th, 1980. Stormy with Pulse on first son Deuces, Alabama Red, born March the 20th, 1986. So to all y'all who think we talk about anything modern, we is talking about back back in the day when I was younger man a kid. Some days, you know what I'm saying? We talking about back in the day. I remember way back then, and anybody say, you know what I'm talking about. Mayfield's N-word, Toodles or Mayfield's N-word off Toodles Jeff and Toodles Baby. Heavy, heavy Toodle. Mayfield, look at that Mayfield son. Y'all write that down in y'all home in y'all notes. I hope y'all do. That's a funny Ewok looking dog though. With them long old legs. Mayfield Sunshine. They used to brag about, you know what I'm saying? People like, yeah, I got a dog. He 5 times Mayfield Sunshine. That I always said that to because they don't want no white boy don't want to say the N word. But they really talking about the N word. They don't want to say that. They're trying to be nice. But that dog double bred son of Mayfield's nigga. But they don't want to say that word. So they haul off and say, now, see, my dog 5 times Mayfield Sunshine. See, I got the sunshine on mine. And she was all in the journal too. Like, yeah, this dog is heavy. It's one of the best Mayfield, but they'll say one of the best Mayfields. Then they'll say the N word. But he's heavy, Mayfield Sunshine. And you'll hear people like Triple M. You'll hear, I mean, what you what somebody said funny, Dickie? Somebody said something funny, he laughed. I'm glad I'm entertained. A little bit. Yeah, if you laughing at me. I'm glad I'm entertained. Mayfield Sunshine. So that the dog you talking about is Heavy Hank Mayfield. That sound like I wonder what Dude says bang. You ain't never seen Dude said bang bang Junior Digit Mad Doctor. He was straightforward. Or did he do all that helicopter turning? Was he straightforward? Or did he go round and round? Round and round we go. Spin round and round. Fat Bill don't like nothing but his stuff. Okay, Jameer Hinton. But I got some of the Luther Rosemary stuff that's heavy inbred. Okay. Luther Rosemary stuff. Okay. Fat Bill don't like nothing but his stuff. Bolero. That my guy though. Oh, Fat Bill. Fat Bill the one gave me Boudreaux number back in the days in the early 2000s. I thought Boudreaux didn't like black folk, man. I said, man, he don't like our kind. He don't like my kind. Fat Bill said, what do you say? What's your kind? I said, black folks, man, I heard, them Cajuns don't like black people, man. He said, man, he's a Cajun, man. They came down here. I think they came down here as slaves, too. I said, man, let me give him his phone number, man. Give him a call, man. I said, what? You gonna give the man a phone number? Here you go. Talk to the guy. Just to show that I end up going down now. Seeing Streeple before he was so originally bounty hunter. Heard champion in champion church. It was what I ran with pure coke. Okay. So okay, originally bounty hunter blood then was a lot of Doucette. That's what I speak of. Okay. I always wonder why you were hanking. I said, dang, boy, I said, Mad Doctor must got the heart of a rhinoceros. Cause boy, back in the days you had that much Hank blood. That joker, man, I seen a Hank dog run full blast like he finna knock. I'm talking about like he finna knock the dog and the hell out of the corner. Boom, like he was gonna explode. You know what he did? Do you know what he did? He ran full speed across that floor, stopped right in front of the dog, spit and did a twirl and hit that bitch in the mouth. Ran full speed to the point he done the slid. Spin around, boom, hit you in the mouth, bite you in the face. I said, what kind of, and get me out of here. Ah, yeah, my homeboy listening, he smiling from ear to ear. Hey man, I can tell from what I'm looking at, what I'm looking at. That's all. I read the Bible on the blood. Okay. Read the Bible on the blood. Then was a lot of Doucette. Okay, I saw I read that. Jimmy Hinton said I got a male that's book made a emboss up top. What my sad music at? No, I ain't get no sad music for you, Jamil. What my man, I wish I had my sound effects. I'm gonna get me a podcast board where you press the button. Like, come on now, dog. Come on now, then I'm gonna have a crouch. When you press the button and have a microphone. I got the microphone when I do it. When I record, but I don't have a board, a podcasting board where you can press in the sound effect. I have to manually, when I record it in the software, I have to manually put, okay, when I said that, I want a crowd and shit right here. When I did this, I want, come on now, dog, come on now, man, I want this. Or in this case, when he said somebody about, I want to have that when the crowd be shocked. Oh, like that. I want that right there. That book made an ember. Oh, up top, bottom is 3 times DOA Virgil. Oh, Hollywood Bull at the bottom. Oh, my brother, my brother. I sure hope it work out for you, my brother. Cause that amber stuff gonna be colder than a 20-degree day. Some of that stuff be colder than 20 degrees in North Dakota. I'm telling you. And I've been up in North Dakota when it's 20 degrees. It's a different kind of 20 degrees. And that 3 times Virgil is akin to that Croatia stuff. You might have more of a guard dog than you do a game dog. I'm gonna repeat it again. You might have more of a guard dog than you have a game dog. I would place, see right there when I say that, I would place my growling ass dog sound effect right there. You know what I'm saying? Let him know that be aware of this, sir, that you got some man bodies and you got animals that have a history of a bunch of cold dogs. And what I'm saying all this for, yeah, that dog might be the best dog you got on his yard. Because he got a lot of other good stuff in there too. That Hollywood Bull, yes sir. That Mayday, that buck, yes sir. I'll feed that for $1. I'll feed that. My homeboy turned me on to the Jeep Red Bull Rasta stuff. Yeah, he a mad scientist when breeding these dogs, man. I feel like if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now for as occupation wise, and I could be home every night, I give your friend Twin and everybody else a far for them. Anyway, um, so Jordan used to love that Eli Snooty Cross. Man, ooh, don't talk dirty to me, hunt down. Talk dirty to me, pause. No homo, but talk dirty to me because man, that's what I growed up on. See, that's why when I talk about my OG, that what they had. All that old hog roll, champion red lady, red danger, snooty Molly B type stuff. Man, come on. That's all they ran. When I was a shouting when I came out there, I'm like, what is this? First of all, the females were built like males. And only one when they turned around on the chain, I was like, dang, that's a good looking boy dog. He said, ain't no boy, that's a girl. I like, ain't no way that dog built like that. That's turned around. Sure enough. Had a little coochie back there. I said, damn. Uniontown, Alabama. We scared of that. That sound like was Uniontown. Man, it sound ooh. It sound like a cross gonna be in your front yard. I'm excuse. Let me say it. But it sound like the sound effect it came off as sounding like it was, it might be some racism going on in the town that say Uniontown. So anything in the town. Anyway. But yeah, man, hunt down, that was man. It's still people still Get what? It's people that still rent that. That Bristol's Herschel, or I mean Thor Woods Herschel, the Jeep. I mean the Jeep, Bloody Sunday, Saturday Bloody Sunday, Snooty, Eli Cross. Yeah, yeah, straight like that. Go look at Woods Bristol's Herschel, like Herschel Walker, George Bulldog. You get it? Bristol's Herschel. Go look at Superman 2 that come off uh Herschel. Superman 2, all that stuff, man. What are you talking about? Stubblefield, man, doctor say Stubblefield, Buddy, Grand Champion, Kingfish, and Boss Blood. Also, Hank, Boomerang, Art, Zebo with Pure Kobe. Some stuff didn't buy unless it one of them. Grand Champion, all Grand Champion. Man, like I said, some people just put all the Grand Champions together in the cross. You know what I'm saying? Keep their fingers crossed. Just hope for the best. Street people can't make it here. That's why it was sold. In Michigan. Who got 6 carriers in their bloodline FDA? I thought I heard you say something like that. Yeah, yeah, you did, John Kramer. You did. I'm just talking about when J-Bo was on my show on Saturday, and and we was talking about curves. Like where we got, don't get me the line, and I don't want to misquote the Honorable J-Bo, but all of us got curves in our pedigree somewhere. I'm saying that you had nothing to do with the curves, but long before you got the dogs that you got, and I got, and everybody here got, it's some curves in them pedigrees, whether they told somebody about it or not. And I said, for every 6th-generation pedigree, it's at least 6 curves. It's 6 curves per generation that somebody ain't told somebody that quit or whatever, or that's known that quit. You got a Jeep dog. We know Philippo, he quit now. You got Roushka, they say he stood in line the very first, but then ran off 8 straight. You see what I'm saying? You talk about Jeep Red Boy Roushka. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them Red Boy dogs, they took L's. I ain't say G L's, I said L. They lost, quit, stood in line. Don't want it no more. They did that. Screaming demon trying to crawl across and all that. Yep. Jeep Red Boy Roushka, Red Boy Jocko Bolio, Tombstone. Mm-hmm. Jeep Red Boy Roushka, Red. Why when people do that, they name Red Boy 2 times? I mean, see, I understand. They calling it as they see it in their mind on the pedigree. But I always be like, if I'm called G, if it's tab and yellow, right? I'm gonna say Red Boy one time because they Red Boy on that side and that side. I'm gonna just say it's G. It's Red Boy Jocko G. You see what I'm saying? If it got tab, that G Red Boy, and Red Boy Jocko on the bottom, got yellow on the bottom, that's Red Boy Jocko. I ain't gonna say it's G Red Boy on top, and then here, Red Boy Jocko on the bottom. I just be saving my breath. I just be like, man, this is Red Boy Jocko G dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I do. Who's yeah, salute Hellcat, man. Fat Bill, Mr. Floyd, man. Yeah, I'm familiar with George Kennel's the Dunville, the Dun Willie. I mean, I said Dunville, Dun Willie. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be getting. I'm in screen yard. I'm gonna be getting a tip in the comments late. Never seen him. Eli, he could have been a good dog. I did a I did a show on uh I did a show, no, not a show. I did a dog a note on Taurus, one of them Taurus kennel dogs. It was a it went back to the book stuff in Dragonfire Kennels. Is that Taurus Kennels? Or was that Champion Taurus? Hold on, let me go. These dogs I'm talking about, they were book dogs. They were coming from West Penn and Dragonfire Kennel. That's what I'm talking about. Taurus Kennel. Okay, so I must have already had to search. What kind of blood it is, the Don Bill? What they run? Yeah, I think so. Taurus, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Ramona. Yeah. Short champion tank. I think I did one on tank. Yeah. That's what I did. Taurus is champion tank, bred by Dragonfire Kennels, off of Dragonfire Kennels book, off of Rattlers, Tiverton, and Daisy May, and Dragonfire Kennels Little Stoner, which is off of Buck, because Buck is off Book and Daisy May, and Anderson Stoney is a tombstone. Every crab bitch, every crab female. Head to Alabama. See y'all. Take care, man. Be safe on that road, man. Doc. Take care, my brother. Yes, sir. Eli Carver. Right there. Yeah, no doubt. I know a few guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit. Georgia style right there. You want to get it? If you're a real Georgia dog, man, start talking like that right there, hunt down. Just start. He said, man, y'all got into that. You ever heard into that? Like what you said, that Hershey Superman 2, you know what I'm saying? That Eli Snooty. Man, what? And we gonna get hyped. What you talking about, y'all? What you talking about? Dude, we got it. Oh man, you might hear some old heads, depending on how old it is. Like, hell, yeah, that's all I see. You can't be nothing else but that. You better not have nothing else with that. You won't get fed here. You gotta take that somewhere. You take that somewhere, somebody else yard. Okay, yes, sir. Eli Colvin, Carver, and he do act like a real good guard dog. For real, Jamil Henry, man, I ain't try to, man, he might be a good dog, bro. He might be a good dog, bro. Wah, 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 wah. He might end up being a great dog, man. You don't never know. Or you know what I'm saying? If you can let, you know what I'm saying, that whatever county police department use him for protection work or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and get a check off on it or something. He could be useful. Yeah. Work with him, Jamil. Work with him. My grandfather loved nothing but carver, carver, and a little bit more carver with a small touch. A carver. Hey, John, grab your trail. Rolling. Yeah. And I know people, that same thing you just said, but just replay Carver with Eli. Just replay Carver with Eli. And how about this? I know a few guys that play Carver with Eli, take that out and put Red One right there. They just made up in their mind. Anybody, buddy, 7-time winner from Alabama. talking about tip of the foot. That's let me go off of this. Yeah, yeah. But besides that, he definitely loves to work. He act real good though. That what's up, Jamil. See what I'm saying? Since I could have been totally off base. I just be tongue in cheek, man. It's just having fun. We just on here just shooting the ball. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had Virgil dogs, and my folks, my OG had a Virgil son, and he won off the chain, but you were one of the big dogs. Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying, I just, you know, the dog named Buddy Milestone. Oh, you just talking about old Buddy, like somebody over there waiting. You talking about? Let me see. Facts. A lot of lines were started off of Kirk. Yeah, man. That's the awesome tank blood. Okay. Okay. Well, then I will right then. All right. Yeah, that was right. I know I did one on tank. I probably on his granddad. Did one on granddad. Awesome thing. I'm looking for the awesome thing, dog, man. Page number two, see my phone. Yeah, Bolio Tombstone stuff, right? Dead little book, I got that blood. Really red got a tank. The tank, dog. They got put him out this. What's called trad, man. The search engine on Heads Online, trad. Awesome what? Tank. Damn. Yeah, I remember him. Monster clothes. Right. Yeah, I remember him. That's why I said West Penn. Yeah, yeah. What's on that bottom right here? Yellow Twinkie. Feel it, yellow Twinkie. Dead left. You right. You right. I remember the dog too. Really, really got to change dog. The only grandson bulldogs I ever was Abraham Bull, known the person breeding that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's 14. We'll say what's happening. I do want to say you is the first that pulled that pedigree. Thank you. Hey man, doctor man, thank you, my brother. You're loyal Support of my channel, man. That's the least I could do, bro. And you know, I'm always be curious, and I always be. I'm gonna think as long as I live, man, and everything I do, I'm gonna be in the classroom, man. I'm gonna always be a student. I feel like it wasn't like driving trucks. Like they always tell us in school when I was learning to drive trucks that don't you ever start feeling like you know everything. Cause that's when you gonna tear some shit up. That's what they told me. And in dogs, I never feel like I know everything. But that when I'm gonna leave that part blank. I'm gonna leave that part blank. You know what I mean? And so don't ever get beside yourself. Paris, man, where you been at, man? I know you probably been working. Paris Jackson. I'm talking like he know who I am, what my name was on this in the dog world before. My name was what it was or something else. Man, you that name no more. But I've been in this channel with these dog talks for some years since Pro and Games and all that. So like I say, scratch line news, milestone, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Mike Dan, the man, the dog was named Buddy. He told my grand champion buddy, Stubbornfield grand champion buddy. Oh my dang. My dang the man. The first dog got what else, one dog? The first dog I had with Eli Snoop. You started like just like me, Perry. Started off just like me. That's the first stuff I ever seen. Like I said, you know, I had the backyard brawl when you were coming up. You know what I'm saying? You playing with, I think my first dog might have been a boxing pit mix or some, as you call a lady, little female. We tore up all the local dogs, though. All the little backyard brawlers. And then I ran into my OG. So man, bring him on out, bring her on out there. Man, you ain't ready for this. I'm gonna bring her out there. Okay. Yeah, little dude, I know they had a surprise for me waiting on me. Woo. And when I came out there, I said, man, y'all got a real pit and y'all got the board thing and y'all got a light on top of it. It shine down. It got carpet in the floor. I said, it look like a stadium. He was like, yeah, man, we do this for real. I said, man, oh well, let me get on in here, do my 1-2. But do y'all see my dog? They was like, oh, okay. They was all smiling like, yeah. Well, he like, get you a good dog, okay. Oh, and when I got finished, remember that part I told you about being embarrassed? Yeah, yeah. First thing I count. Who? Oh Lord, I get flashbacks. Let me change the subject. I get flashbacks. Who I got told? Who? Oh, man. Anybody showed you how to share the pedigrees on the screen? Yeah, but I done did all that before, but for whatever reason on my laptop, my my laptop been acting a fool, man. It just every time I got on there, I need a show earlier for a few minutes or whatever, maybe 30 minutes. Every time I got ready to share my screen, it'll kick me out. It'll kick me out of StreamYard. I know how to do it. I did it the other day when I was testing. I went through a couple of pedigrees, but maybe it's where I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always in different parts of the country every day. So maybe this is where I am. I'm back. I'm over here. I'm over my dad. I'm over in your old stomping ground. Today I'm over here by Columbus, Ohio. Oh, okay. It don't take long for that blood. Okay. I'm surprised y'all been on here with me this long, and I just been up here yapping my shot. Terrence Carter, what's happening? Yeah. Who ain't heard of Joe? White and black Joe. You know what I'm saying? But that black Joe. Yeah, who ain't heard of that? Yeah, I heard of him, Paris. House of Pain. You can have that gas house dog. Grand Champion Gingerbread. What name? Grand Champion Gingerbread off Cool Rockin' with that ball bottom. Some of that stuff Michael Lomas had bread up. Boy, I remember when Michael Lomas used to be on porn game. Y'all remember that, Paris Jackson? Oh, y'all remember that? I'm serious. I'm serious, Milestone. That's a true statement. Man, I'm in Columbus. Ohio? Yeah. Man, I'm at the truck stop chilling. Don Willie. You up the road from me, man. Uh, I come through here every now and again. I might be in Canton, I might be in Akron. Every now and again I go around Cleveland. You know, I used to go over there and pick up. I used to pick up in Cincinnati. I used to pick up some beans. I used to pick up some beer. I used to pick up some beer from downtown Cincinnati. Man, man, I would tell y'all a story, man. One time I was in Cincinnati and I haul a lot of meat, right? I haul a lot of you know what I'm saying, Tyson, Cargill, shit, steaks, chicken, ribs, whatever like that, right? So a lot of the traveling that I do is at night. Matter of fact, after I tell this, I might have to get out, give me some rest for the morning. But anyway, so I get over downtown Cincinnati, right by projects, right? And it's a park in front of it, like a park. Okay. Um, the sun coming up. It's like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I back in. Ain't nobody in there to accept me yet, right? I'm here early. But I'm trying to avoid the traffic, so I get in there early, back in. All right, soon as it start daybreak, people show up, say, hey man, we're gonna get you unloaded in about, you know what I'm saying, 30, 40 minutes. Man, that project, I seen two ladies come out. It was summertime, just like now. They had two summer dresses on. What you call them? A summer dress. They were long with summer dress on. You could barely see her ankle, right? This lady make eye contact with me and do like a hunching thing in the air. So I'm thinking she's talking to somebody else because I'm sitting inside my truck in this, in front of the steering wheel. I'm sitting there. Next thing I know, this woman, I say, I'm wording to her because she way on the other side of the street in front of the projects. I'm like, hey, I'm looking at her like, hey, you talking to me? And so she shook her head like, yeah, I'm talking. She pointed like, I'm talking to you. I'm like, oh, okay. And so this lady pulled up her sundress. Boy, I ain't see nothing but an afro in between her legs. Straight number of pussy. Get what she did? She slapped that motherfucker. Pow! And did some hunching like, yeah, you want this? And she had no panties on the neck. And I moved my hands. I said, no, ma'am. I don't want none. I don't want none. Because if you slap that pussy that hard, and I heard it all the way over here, I can't do nothing with that, baby. I can't do nothing with that. I could beat on you as hard as I can. I can't do nothing with that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm talking about she slapped that thing hard too. Pow! And then humped in the air like, yeah, you want to come get this? Oh. So when they seen I wasn't interested, yeah, they turned around and went the other way trying to find another customer. But I was like, dang, whoa. Yeah, you see some stuff on the road, Milestone. Right there, you see some stuff out here. Ooh, wait. I seen an old lady look like she could have been somebody's grandmother. Ain't had no teeth in the front. Man, I'm in the middle of the night. I'm talking about 3 o'clock in the morning. I heard somebody say, I said, damn, man, who this sale, man? Trying to get ready. I open up my little curtain and look, it's an old white lady. She ain't got no teeth in the front. I rolled the window down and said, ma'am, can I help you? She said, yeah. She said, you know what? She started looking around. I said, oh, shit. She started looking around. She pushed her titties up. She said, you like these? And when she smiled, she didn't have no teeth in the front. I mean, I said, oh, hey, Milestone. I went thinking. I was so tired. I was like, oh, if I'd have thought about it, cause I was in Mexico one time. We know what I'm saying in Boys Town, right? In an old white trucker, it was a lady. She was a heavy set Mexican lady, you know, a woman of the night or whatever. She she was a woman of the night. And this lady came out and she had no teeth. So I'm looking at the more, you know what I'm saying, the girls in the 20s or whatever. She was an older, you know what I'm saying, woman of the night, prostitute. And he was an older guy. So I get that with his speed. He went in there, came out. I said, bro, you had a good time, bro? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, bro, I had a great time. She ain't got no teeth. And boy, when she put her mouth on me, oh my, I went to another, I went to another galaxy. I said, damn. It almost made me want to go in there and say, hey, let me go in there and see. Hold up, give me a minute. Let me go ahead and see what this is. But I ain't going there. I was looking at the, you know what I'm saying? You know, the foxes, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at, but hey, if I had been thinking, Master, I ain't gonna say I would. I ain't gonna say I would, Master. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it G. I ain't gonna say that. I'm about to be like, look, I don't like those man. But yeah, what that mouth doing? What you got doing over there? But anyway, I'm talking about going to die, Master. I'm talking about he was had that sweat on his forehead. I said, dang, you ain't even staying that long, bro. You got in and out of there, huh? He said, man, I tell you the truth, driver. And she put it, I said, no, I didn't even want that. I said, you ain't getting no sex. He said, man, she don't have no teeth. And when she came to the door, I seen her. I said, damn, she ain't got no teeth. He said, man, she put her mouth on me, man. Took me to another galaxy. I said, shit. Well, I got them. Woo. God damn. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I know you're lady and I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry. Tell Milestone, tell you that I'm sorry. It's guys, if you see here, if you've seen the women, I'm sorry. If y'all listen, I'm sorry. You know, let it be. Look at that doctor that came back in the room. I thought you were gone, man. In PG-17. That's what I'm saying. You just, please forgive me. This old truck driver dog man talking. Never mind me. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get it together, man. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna get it together and I'm gonna try to get me some better internet when I go in. It'll be random times, so hopefully I can set it up to send I mean, you know what I'm saying, Milestone. I see you. I'm gonna check you out too, Milestone. I see you be on here doing your thing. Salute to you, man. Continue to do your thing. And so be able to get better Wi-Fi connection, you know, wherever I am in the country, to be able to do some peds and have everybody input and whatnot, and you know, go into a dog of note that I might have, or some dogs that we don't probably give enough shine to, that need their flowers, and probably some of the dog men also too, that we know that might have some good dogs around your way that we could probably talk on and have y'all come in and speak on some of these legendary dog men around that we never knew existed. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I got to tip my hat to Pro and Game was he exposed a lot to the bulldog community about some people that we never knew. You know what I'm saying? Just because you never knew you don't make you not legit. It don't make you less of a dog man. It don't make you not legit. Nothing like that. It's just the dog world is so vast that it's impossible for us to know. And then we talk about Even if you're talking about today, it's impossible to know. But if you're talking about 100 years ago, 1927, we had talking about a whole nother bracket, a whole nother series of names that we don't even know about. And it might have been top competition. They might have knocked Kobe them all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah. You doing your thing. You doing your thing. I could have swore I seen you come across the pedigree. You know what I'm saying? No. But we all the community. You know what I'm saying? We all the community. Stuff like that. So like I say, um, but I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna call it a night, get some rest, man. Y'all do the same. If not, you know what I'm saying, continue to push and pass, I guess, whatever, or pass gas, whatever. Um, it's your boy, get a whole game. We gotta get a whole of the game. And I'm out. Salute.